Okay, so now we're outside, and this is our carport, and that's a new thing. Don't know if anything can be done about it. I'm not sure why it happened, but I have a suspicion. That was weird. And as you can tell, if you've seen from the previous videos, I finally got that all cleaned up. And then back here, I noticed a new hole that's just going to take a shovel. But there was a big old hole where water was going in. This is where part of our problem was coming from. When that cement, now you can see that it's been lifted. I don't know if you can tell, but it's been lifted. And it lifted this part of the cement towards the house, and then my son put that there to keep the water from coming in through the top, and he did the same over there. And like I said, what was strange is the water wasn't coming in from the top, it was coming in from underneath. And I wasn't sure how to handle that one. This cement here all lifted up and was going towards the grass. This cement here, it lifted up and I couldn't even get the door open. And this is our garage. Oh. Now, as you can tell, it's a typical garage. Our problem is our belongings are back in that area. And I try to keep it in those plastic tubs. Is my favorite thing. But of course, some of them are doing stuff like that. I can see my silver in there. So we're going to have to go through those, find out what we can salvage, what we can't. But the biggest problem I can see would be those cabinets. There's a water level. I'll give you an idea how deep the water got in here. Yeah. Normally I don't fuss about it because it comes in a little bit. If we ever get water in here, it'll come in about right here, and that's usually as deep as it'll ever get. You see that box all soaked? That's going out, obviously. And a lawnmower back there, we're going to have it serviced probably. You see water levels throughout, and it looks like my son got back here and took some of this crap out, which I'm thankful. We had cement here. Thankfully, I was smart enough to put them up on boards because, you know, I think about stuff like that. Now, let's see. So hopefully that stuff looks like it might be okay. That shelf thing we may have to toss. But that's pretty much it. Let's see what else we got back here. I was telling my husband, you know, we bought this flooring. If it's halfway decent, we might put it in the basement just to have a decent flooring down there. This was floating when I came in here last time. Now see, that won't be such a bad deal. We can clean that up. That box is soaked. You see, that's been soaked. Water levels on those. So anyway, yeah, the cabinetry, you know, the cabinets would be about the only thing I'd be concerned with. Being a garage, I don't know if I really worry about it, but anyway, that's our outside. That's our garage. I think you see water level right there. See? Yeah. And when I like I said, when I had opened the door, when I finally managed to open the door, the dang water was flowing out like a river. So it was really, oh my gosh. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess I could take you around front. Those are for our fence that we're repairing. I'm an idiot that likes to don't know how to drive. Anyway, that's one of the window wells. There was no water in it during the storm. I was surprised. There's very little water in the front, except up to, it was like, see that, the line right here? That's about how far the water came up in the front. And usually it doesn't even come up that far. It might go, I don't know, right about there, if we have a heavy storm. So it's never really reached the house before, so it kind of took me by surprise. There wasn't any water coming in that one. Oh, we need to cut our grass and weeds. And as you can tell, my son built up the mud here. That was the window I saw the water coming in the line. But it wasn't that bad. Hi, Lopez. You're being a nuisance. And that's our bedroom window. And it doesn't even look like it got soaked that much. But I saw water coming up to the edge, but I guess not much got in there. And then the kids dug these trenches to get the water away from the house, which worked pretty good. As soon as they started digging, the water just started flowing away from the house. So I'm thinking of doing something to the effect of a French drain or something down there. So anyway, that's our situation. This is for a record for whoever, the insurance company or whatever. Like I said, for anyone, advice to anyone, if you're in a situation, keep a camera handy, run videos, whatever. If anything, just don't talk, or just say this is what's going on. Because when all is said and done, nobody can argue with what they can see right in front of them. You know, other than, oh, we don't want to see that because there's evidence. And I've had that happen to me. I actually went to court about an issue, and I had videos of the fact, and the court didn't want to see it because they would lose the battle. I love it. Anyway, so you all have a good one, and hope you don't have to go through what I'm going through.